Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign playing as the Prussians. We're just dealing with this army here that's it was the army that besieged Baghdad. We managed to defeat them, they've run away, they've gone down towards the, is it the Euphrates or the Tigris, I can never remember, and they're actually getting reinforcements from this army. They've got about 3,500, 3,800, but we've got the better troops, so we should be fine. I'm just going to alter the order in which some of these guys come on. Let's try and get some of the heavy units that are actually still in reasonable nick. I don't think for a moment that we'll need to use these extra units, but I'm just getting it into a situation where we'll be fine. Okay, I think that's okay. Let's go for this. I say it doesn't have a, well, it says that the artillery can be moved on. Reinforcing army has got 2 mortars. It says that they're normally blanked out, I think. They're kind of like pale, but it looks as if they can actually be moved up. But I thought they were static mortars. I didn't think you could move them. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see if they come on. If so, we'll have to chase towards them and try and destroy them with some of our cav. I say they have no artillery, apart from those 2 mortars in the reinforcing army. The reinforced army should, in theory, come on from behind the army that they were attacking. But I'm slightly wary of that now. Actually, I think we had a very strange battle a little while ago where the armies, it had no sense at all to what the campaign map said. The armies turned up in weird areas. The terrain looked different. It was very strange. So normally Empire is pretty good. It does actually maintain what's happened strategically on the campaign map with the tactical kind of readout that happens on the battle. You end up with armies coming from where you expect them to come from. Okay, so we're in the middle of a town again, which is odd. We weren't really in a town. We're doing the attacking, so it's quite strange. As always, let's start with the artillery. Where we're going to put them, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. We don't really want to be in the town. We can afford to have a fairly large battery in one go because they're not going to be coming towards us, I don't think. So I'm slightly wary of where their guys are going to come from. In theory they should come from over this hill. That's where they should come from. But I say, not quite sure. Okay, so they're up as far as they can go. Let's put artillery here and deploy them. We'll put a general up there as well, to be honest. Well, just here. Okay, that's fine, and we'll put some cav over this side. Okay, we need a brigade to protect the artillery. Let's put these 3 regiments together here. Just here, I think. And we'll have a brigade coming through the town. And I think what I'm going to do, because I just have a slight worry about where these guys are going to turn up from, I'm going to keep 1 brigade in reserve in case they suddenly turn up from behind us, which would just be stupid because the reinforced army is definitely coming from the other direction. But let's see. Yeah, they're coming on from directly behind, which makes sense. It does make sense. I think they've got to kind of come for us because basically we're going to kill them because they have no artillery. The cav through the town. This is where their guys are coming from. Let's move the 1st brigade up because we don't want them to hit our guys. They're running forwards, although not very effectively. Let's hit these Zamindari horsemen, the artillery. Let's target those guys. These guys need to run because they're going to get hit by my own artillery. Be in 3 ranks. Right, they've nearly gone. Start moving forwards. I'm sure I moved him forwards. Okay, that's fine. Brigade can come forwards now, I think, to the town. Slightly difficult pathfinding as usual inside the town. I think we can probably just continue to use our artillery against them, to be honest. They're not really going to cause us much problems, many problems. So we're ready to fire on these guys. Yeah, it's just suicide run, to be honest. That's just stupid. So we've got here, back to this road. See if we can just use our artillery to destroy them as they come in. Camel nomads, we need to hit them, I think. Just need to hit units in turn, I think. General's bodyguard. General's bodyguard, not quite sure why he's heading off that direction, because these guys are just going to shoot them. It's the Rugen Island Regiment. There we go. It's literally just a firing squad. Okay, they're gone. Right, how are we doing over here? Slightly weird. Formation. I'm going to form up into square. Let's run. Let's bring these cav over. Okay, they're already going. Ah, actually reached us, General's bodyguard. Can't believe they'll last long against the guards. Draw, killed their general. Let's withdraw. We'll get some hits. Let's hit these guys whilst they're trying to form up to fire on us. Let's come out of square. Let's go forwards. Run. Let's run. Let's walk along this road. Well, we're getting hits here. That's not good. Okay. So this guy with the artillery. He's starting to fire on us quite regularly. They're wavering, shaken. That's so it's regiment of horse in to kill them off. Keep them going. Yeah, our only problem will be if we run out of ammunition, to be honest. We're just going to send them back in good order. I need to move the cav back. To slightly alter the angle of these guys. They're kind of a bit out on a limb here. Let's run them. Are these mortars firing on us? Large mortars, right, we need to stop that. We need to go round because they've got lime and we need to attack them. I think they've come on. I think they're out of range, I think. I'm not sure, to be honest. Okay, this is all going fine. Got the heavy cav back here as they're shattered. There's 20 7 left. Let's move back over here. All these guys form up to fire on us. It does have a lot of troops actually. Right, let's take out these mortars. That's quite interesting because I thought they couldn't move, but obviously they can. Let's kill these guys off before they cause us a problem. Okay, that's all going okay. Right, let's keep using our artillery. Let's hit these guys over here because we're okay in the front here, I think. Are we being hit? Yes, we are. We'll watch this unit here. We need to retarget our artillery onto this guy. Let's target all our artillery onto this guy. So we can get him going. We should have dealt with the artillery by now. So we can bring our cav in. Got 2 units over here, didn't they? Desert Warriors, they're not going to have much in the way of accuracy once they start getting volleyed by our guys. Okay, boom. Boom. Whilst they're moving, let's hit them. Where's a unit that's standing? That's this unit with our artillery. That's it, that unit. Our main danger is hitting our own troops, to be honest, at this stage. They're going. Almost gone. Where's my cav? Let's bring them in. Start this end. These are only levy troops, so we should be able to destroy them quite easily. It may seem weird putting them into square, but I think it does actually help their stats, to be honest. Believe it or not. Okay, is this okay? How are we doing over here? Let's in the horse guards in to help these guys out. Still 150 of them. They're broken, shattered. Let's move away from here. Let's target onto there. Okay, the cab did a good job there. Let's bring them to here. Whoops. These guys are in a square. Let's take them out of the square. Potsdam Regiment and put them just along here. Has he got more guys to come on? I'm not sure that he has, to be honest. But these guys have come back actually. Let's hit this regiment. Hit these pikemen. Okay, they've gone as well. Next regiment to be hit. Let's go along the line, just make sure everything's okay. Well, we didn't lose any guys from those 2 regiments, which is good. Right, let's rejig out, retarget our artillery over here. Pikemen need to get hit with lots of archer shot if we can. This Rugen Island regiment are really doing well actually. See if we can get a hit before we... And they're running. Okay, let's hit these guys. Let's continue actually, because we want to... Let's turn the artillery off, that's the first thing to do. Now let's put these guys into action. We've lost quite a lot of guys in one regiment, to be honest. Why is this artillery still firing? Okay, there we go. They're all saddled up as well, that's fine. That's fine. So we shouldn't get any friendly fire now. Yeah, this regiment took the heaviest losses, I think. Let's just speed things up. There we go. Yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't realise the mortars could move. That's just, yeah, that's news to me. I don't tend to buy mortars, to be honest, although they're very accurate. I do prefer the howitzers. Okay, went to the old chase down thing. Oh, we managed to get all of them. Wow, there's 123 of those guys. Why is there so many of them? We didn't really get them at all, to be honest. Okay, right, so there's one regiment nearly got away. Let's try and bring all my guys in to see if we can finish this off a bit quicker. Certainly get the general to get some experience. One guy, 12 guys. Are we done yet? Very, very light losses, I think, in the main. Not too bad at all. Consider that outnumbered us by about 1,000, a couple of thousand. Good start. Good start to the episode. Okay. So we didn't lose any of these guys. I think we can probably go after this army again, to be honest. Let's have a look and see. Maybe not. Maybe not. We can't get hold of them. Let's move down. I'm not quite sure all this river work where we can actually go. Let's go here. Let's repair. And are we repairing here? I think we are actually already. I don't think they took any more losses. Okay, I think we're about to attack the Russians. I think that's where we were left. Just need to go around and have a look and see and make sure we can do the business on these guys. Yeah, that'll be fine. Those will go. That'll go pretty easily. Yeah, that'll go. Yep. Yep. I needed 2 armies here to take out Moscow. It doesn't have any fortifications actually saying that, so I'm wondering whether I did. Okay, that will go. Okay, they're dead. They're dead. Okay, let's have a look down here. That's okay, we can certainly take that out. Got a lot of cav here actually, no artillery. We should be able to do that. 2 armies here, take out here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, that'll go. What we got here? This will be a big battle actually, this one, so I think maybe he can get reinforcements here. It's possible. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I think we can declare war on the Russians, I think. Just going to check over in North America, see how we're fixed. Just wait for the game to catch up. There's always a slight hiatus when you move from one region to another. One theatre rather to another. So 2 guys down. Can we actually recruit anything useful here? Not really, to be honest. Maybe throw out a couple of... so we've got a stack. we need here? What have we lost? Maybe 1 artillery and 1 infantry, I think, or maybe cavalry. Mind you can't get cavalry in this kind of area, I don't think. These are good. I like these mounted tribal auxiliary. They're good guys. 3 or 4. Okay. So that should give us a full stack again. Okay, I think we were looking to take out the United States. They're allies of the Russians. Once we declare on Russia, we'll be able to take out the United States. They only have 1 territory. I think we're ready again to attack here. Again, these are allies of the Russians. I'm sure unless things have changed. Wyandotte and the United States are their allies, plus us, of course, and we're going to betray them. I think up here we were waiting for an army to repair itself if we can take out the other territory. Yeah. Just here we've got some guys on board here ready to back up this attack. I think we're pretty much ready. I really think we are. I think we're probably ready to attack Russia. I can't think there's anything else we need to do. North America's okay. So look in India. Yeah, we're fine, I think. So we're at war with Persia, so I think we moved up our second fleet up to here, ready to support. Of course, we completely outnumber them. Oh, there's an army there, but yeah. So we may move through Persia to attack the Marathas once we've destroyed Russia, which will be coming up next, I think. Right, let's start going for this. See if any of these all... Right, so let's say United States here in Wyandotte. Let's see what the United States does. I think United States have actually joined in. It's sad, to be honest. Let's see if they'll surrender. Surrender refused. So we're just going to set all these up first of all these battles. Okay. That's demand surrender. Surrender refused. Continue the siege. Surely some of these are going to give up. There we go. Right, so we can now use that army to help us if we get into trouble. Okay, let's just carry on. So some of these must actually, just say, some of them must give up. They've got no chance whatsoever of doing anything against us. Okay, so we need to fight this. We'll besiege. We're not going to wait 4 turns, we actually will fight this. What's he got there? Just individual troops that will come on. Let's continue the siege. Let's head over here. This of course will cripple their economy anyway, the fact that they're losing all of these demand surrender. Surrender accepted. Let's repair. Of course this is going to have a bad effect on our income, but equally on the Russian income as well. They're not going to be in any fit state to actually mount any resistance to us, because hopefully we'll be able to take them out in 1 turn. Okay, let's repair this. So all these armies are going to end up going towards India. I think we had to do a bit of jiggery-pokery here and attack with the cav, didn't we? Let's see if we'll get them to surrender. Surrender refused. So we need to besiege and attack. Okay, let's continue. Wow, he's really making me go through the old difficulties, you know, here. Let's get them all besieged. So I'm going to come back to all these, don't worry, I'm not going to just leave them besieging. Which is the best army to attack here. That's quite heavy in cav. I think this was probably the stronger army. Yeah, I think we'll attack with this army. Of course, there is no way that they will surrender here. We can try it, but I'm sure they won't. So we've got 4,000 guys. Right, have we got everything pinned down, I think, in the north? I think we have. Okay. Right, see if we can get Kiev. He's actually building an army board here, but we're not going to wait. We don't need an army board, so it's just stupid to wait for him to build it. Okay, so all these battles are going to be fought in the next coming episodes. Wow! Okay, this is going to be a difficult one. Okay, so we need to demand surrender. Surrender refused. So he's got 5,500. We're at number 2 to 1. Don't think we can get anything down to help this guy. So where's the other army? Is it this army? I really don't understand that at all. We may have to come down here and attack here. Let's have a look. Let's do this. Surrender accepted, so that's actually quite good. So it means this army can now come down and attack this one, which we should do. I assume that's the one that's actually... Yeah, I assume that's the one that's actually attacking. I think we can attack there, yeah. So that's fine. That actually worked out okay, but quite fortuitously, to be honest. I'm surprised that so many of these regions are willing to resist, to be honest. Let's continue. There's still more that we need to do. Let's see which is the best army here. This is going to be a massive battle, I think. Right, I like that one better. That's a much balanced army. Attack. Wow, this is going to be a massive battle. 10,000 against 5,000. That number is 2 to 1. Let's see if they'll surrender. They probably won't. Let's see. Oh my god. That is good. That is good because now we don't have to fight a really difficult battle. I'm surprised at that. I really am surprised. Okay, so you can see already on the mini-map, they've really suffered a lot. Another region captured. We were going to have a look at their fleet, but I think I'm not that bothered about capturing it. I think we may well take it out. I think that there's a definite possibility that we'll do that at some stage. Okay. Actually move these guys forward. I've got a feeling that if I move out it might cause public order problems. Oh no, actually we're fine. We're fine. Can we actually do this? We can. We can get some money from them. So we'll move down towards here. Got pretty good intelligence. I don't think he's got much in the way that can trouble us. Again, we can probably move forward and take that. I'm not quite sure. I think we might have lost movement there. Okay, so which battle should we fight first? I think we're up around half an hour. I think we may have time for a short battle. One of these ones where they're resisting but there's no point in them resisting. Let's do this one. We'll just quickly assault these guys. We'll fight some of the smaller battles because we're running out of time for the episode, to be honest. We'll save some of the larger battles till later. They'll be much more interesting. Well, he certainly dodged a bullet there, getting that Bulgarian area to surrender rather than fighting 10,000 odd troops. Things are progressing really well actually, I think, in this campaign. We should be able to dominate the whole of the world fairly soon. Next 10 episodes or so, I'm guessing. Something like that. It shouldn't take much more than that. We're going to have many huge battles, I think, in against the Marathas. That'll be really interesting, I think. Not the Marathas, the Mughals. Okay, so we've got an awkward town here. We got, what's the deployment zone like? So it's just a straightforward square. Okay, well we've got lots of artillery, so we should suffer very few casualties, to be honest. Probably use our artillery to very good effect. Let's go here, and we'll see. We'll just see what we can do. I'm not too worried about rushing forwards, to be honest. We'll just use our cav on one wing. I don't think he's going to move towards us at all. It seems unlikely to me that he would. They don't even have any mortars, I don't think. See if we can hit them. We can. Okay, so we need to do something. We can't just kind of sit here. Let's move over here. Let's move the cab right round. I'm going to go for a long walk around the don't actually get these guys to deploy very well. Yeah, that'll do. Let's run these ones. Keep the artillery going. We only have to make these guys run, of course. Don't need to do anything more than that. They form square. That's probably not a good idea. See if we can do this without any hits against our guys. I do hate towns. They're just so difficult to actually deploy in. These guys need to run a bit faster so they can form up and fire on them, because if you see, they're going to get some hits on us if we don't hurry. We may have to throw the bayonet at them. Back. They're kind of derping about at the moment, so if we have more chance to hit them with these guys. They're going to hit our guys here, so we need to run. Oh no, they're not. They're coming. Sort of, they don't kind of know what they're doing, to be honest. Get these guys gone. Why are we firing at my own guys? That's crazy. We're hitting our own guys with our own artillery. That's the craziest thing I've seen for ages. Okay, this should happen fairly quickly. Just kind of overshot there, I don't know why. We're actually hitting our own guys. Wow, how effective is that? Cavalry. There's no just going to check to see if there's any of those fences. Can't see any. Oh, there's some there. So let's just move my guys to here at the moment. Cav. Need to halt. Going to light infantry mode. We need to be out of range, to be honest. Let's actually use the... Okay, got the general now. Let's move the artillery over to here. So we're killing more of our own men. I hate to look at the friendly fire stats, but we're going to have to. What? No, 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 no. Come down here. That's it. Can't see any fences. There's one here, I think. I mean, there are fences, but I mean these Chevelle de Frise things. Okay, where's the artillery? Should be firing on these guys. Or firing on these guys, one of the two. Should be getting good hits against these guys. We charge in. They're going. Okay. I don't need to turn off my artillery because we're just killing our own men. Okay, sorry guys, you took a bit of a hit there. Friendly fire. Like for slaughtering them. All we've got to do is watch that we don't send our cavalry into the... Let's end the battle because it's only a siege. Might have time for another one, I think. Another straightforward one. So I'm amazed they didn't surrender. Really, loss of life is all down to them, to be honest. Oh, I meant to look and see what friendly... I suspect a lot of it was friendly fire, actually. Won't take much to improve this, to improve the repair these guys rather. Then we'll be on our way. These guys are all these guys are all repaired already, haven't they? Okay, is there another one perhaps we can get quite easily? Let's have a look here. He's got a mortar, 400 guys. They won't surrender. Let's go for it. We're not going to wait 4 turns. Got a couple of cav. We'll be fine. We'll be able to do this. We just need to swing round behind the mortars. I'm going to divide my forces into 2 because he may well have his mortars in emplacements, in which case their field of fire will be very restricted. And if we can divide our forces into 2, he's got 1 mortar, so that also, he can't split his fire in 2 directions, so he can attack from 2 directions. One arm may be able to force the pace, or the other one will probably just move about and try and kite them about a bit. 2 cavalry units he has. It just depends. I think again he will be in a town, which is a pain, to be honest. I hate trying to use cav in towns. Oh no, we're fine. We're actually fine. Right, artillery. Boom. We're going to go right the way over here. And we've got some horse artillery, mounted horse troop. These look pretty good actually, these. I'm wondering whether to actually keep them saddled up, to be honest. And move them around, basically that's what I'm getting at. I think that's maybe what we're going to do. What's the range? I can't remember what the range is on these. It's quite extensive, I think. Infantry. Okay, right the way over here, as far as we can go. That didn't really work too well, did it? Okay, so this group here will be moving round through the woodland. So the general, so as far as the rear as he can go. Don't certainly want to lose the general. Let's put this up into a brigade. Let's put them here. Let's just put the general up here. Right, we've got some very, very fast troops, to be honest. Right. Divide our forces into 3. Got hussars and lancers. As I said, we're going to be completely divided in 2. There's no problem about dividing in the face of this enemy because they are very, very have tiny forces. Oh, yeah, they don't have many troops. It's not that their troops are not very tall. I mean, they have tiny forces. Artillery. What am I going to do with these guys? We're going to put them up here after all that and deploy them. Okay, the heavy cav. I think we maybe just keep them back. It's going to be a question of running in. Yeah. Okay, go. Boom. Let's try and find out where he is. Where is he? Right the way over here. Let's hit these guys. He's actually within good range for us, to be honest. Let's move these guys round. Go straight for them. Let's bring the heavy cav in. 2 units against 1. Against these dragoons. Is he hitting us? I think he is actually. Let's move the infantry back. Yeah, you're too late, mate. You're just going to go for it. Okay, let's move everything over here. Over here. Keep going. You're going to take a volley from these guys, but don't worry about it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And they're gone. That's the only risk that we really had, to be honest. We sent these dragoons back, so we need to throw in our cav, our heavy cav as well. And have we got them yet? And we're just about to hit our own guys. I'm going to turn this off because we're just going to cause too many of our own casualties, to be honest. Okay, that all looks okay. Dragoons are following us. Few lands. They didn't take many hits actually, to be honest. Got some heavy cav in here, so it's kind of appropriate. We should really probably put infantry with them. It's never a good idea to attack with one single arm. So it's best to... I think we're still firing, which is weird. I thought we'd actually stop doing that. Okay, they're nearly gone. All we need to do is make these guys run away. 89, 87. So we've lost very, very few troops, to be honest. These guys are still running, which is weird. There's only 68 of them, 68 of them left, I mean. E4, 105. Where's my artillery firing? Not firing on our decent troops, are we? Where's his general? There's his general. Might be able to take out his general without worrying about that. Shattered, shattered. It's our unit. They took a lot of hits, mainly one unit that's taken the hits. Right, settle up. They've come back now, that unit. They decided we're going to win. We decided to join in the fun. Let's get the heavy cav in. Speed things up. Okay, this shouldn't take much longer than... there we go. The general's dead. In battle, heroic victory. Okay, so we're just going to plough through all these battles now. I'll say it's going to be about maybe 2 episodes, maybe 3 episodes, I think. We'll probably get a couple of battles in on each episode, I think. Yeah, we took quite a few losses. We lost 131. I know 70 were killed by now, so we killed 50 of our own men, which is obviously not good. Boom. Let's do that. Let's repair this army. Obviously he's ready now to help out in one of these battles if we need to. Yeah, we'll just keep moving on with these battles and say that none of them are really looking that difficult. Probably the biggest battle will be this one over here, I think, in Moscow. Looking at this one. Yeah, he's got 4,500 against 4,500, so yeah. Okay, but I say we're not going to wait for any of these battles any of these sieges to play out. We will be taking out the Russians in one turn, I hope. We'll maybe do a big battle in the next episode rather than some of these smaller ones. Might fight. We'll probably fight the Battle of Moscow first. We'll get rid of that. So we've captured a lot of their regions actually already. They've suffered quite badly. Let's just have a look at things economically, because our trade will have suffered a lot. Yeah, the only people trading now are the Mughal Empire, 58,000, and a national summary. So that I'll cut our profit in half, but that's fine. That's fine. This stage of the game, you're running out of trading partners. If you look at things diplomatically now, I'm not quite sure how the Mughals took that. They're quite happy at the moment. I think maybe we'll give them another gift, get another 30 points to our benefit. Need to come in and go in. There's one of these errors that it doesn't glitch. 216, that's fine. Yeah, I mean that's not too bad. State gift 100, trade agreement 130. Yeah, so most of that is the trade agreement and the state gift. Okay, so there we are, Prussia. Not quite sure what's going on here, whether we've got an army ready to take these out. I'll have a look at that in a moment. I think we may actually, I don't know, we may, just for neatness, we may eliminate down here in the south first and then we'll move on. Well, though Moscow would be a good battle, I think. It would be nice to fight the Moscow battle next. United States, they're allied with us still, but they're indifferent. We will be taking them out in the next, well, quite a few episodes down the line probably. Maybe 3 or 4 episodes. Maybe 3 episodes in the future once we've taken out the Russians. Yeah, there aren't many people we're not at war with, to be honest now. Should we try and get trade with them? We're just going to try trade. We're not going to try and persuade them. If they don't want it, they don't want it. Okay, that's fine. Not worried about the Plains Nations. I'm not going to go and chase right across the middle of America to take out the Plains Nations, so that will just... They'll be able to continue their life nice and friendly. St. John. We need to take out the Knights of St. John. It's protector of Mysore, so that's awkward. We need to do that when we trigger the war against Mysore. Mysore, are they allied with... They're not, so we can maybe attack Mysore first when we start to get some armies over there. This is very much in the future. Diplomatically things could change a lot, to be honest, but maybe we'll take out Mysore, get ourselves another base in India, on mainland India, over here. I think they had quite a lot of stacks, maybe 3 or 4. If we take out Mysore, we can put all our armies into this territory and then be ready to hit all of the really big money-making big territories in southern India, and also we'll move on to take the ones along the Indus Valley along here, like these ones here, Akbarabad, etc. Yeah, I think that's a plan. So unless things alter, we'll trigger a war against Mysore by attacking the Knights of St. John. In either case, if they don't join in the war, we'll attack them anyway. The rest of the armies, those that don't travel by sea, will be pushing through Persia, and we'll probably stagger the attack. We'll probably attack these northern cities that the Marathas have to try and draw some of their troops off. And hopefully we'll already be in Mysore and we can attack from the south as well, so they won't really know what's hitting them. We'll obviously bring all our fleets down to blockade all their ports to deal with their ships. But in fact the Persians don't have many cities, to be honest, I don't think. No, there aren't many, I don't think. Yeah, the town is prosperous, it says. Let's have a look and see if there's anything down here. Something's down here because it's blocked us. Yeah, but not anything to worry us, I don't think. Okay, so thanks for your time watching the episode. So there will be loads of more battles. You can see the way that we're going to roll here. We're going to maybe take out some of these southern territories. We're certainly going to fight the Battle of Moscow. That'll be very interesting, I think, in the next episode. And then we'll clean up on the northern frontier up here. Yep, be speaking to you soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.